Can't talk today, man. My English is all fucked up. Any opening closure above 41.75, I'm going to be looking for continuation towards this region here at 4,300 bucks, and maybe even a stab towards that diagonal trend line of death and destruction. And again, the same principles apply here. Just because we are possibly going to look for a change of behavior on the daily time frame does not mean that resistance will not act as resistance and send price action all the way back down. We will tie this in with the US dollar index momentarily. Stochastics, very similar on this one. Very bullish, higher highs, definitely confirmed in the bullish critical territory. Pardon my English. While RSI is uptrending above the 50 read, confirmed the 50 read as support and saw continuation. Again, it is bending over a little bit, so a little bit of a pullback is suggested in my opinion. But all in all, still looks good. The trend is your friend till the end of the trend. We are in an uptrend, a series of higher highs and higher lows along this entire formation here. Definitely confirmed it as an uptrend. Now we're going to be seeing if this one confirms a change of behavior or not. Moving on, I want to check out the US dollar index, which has broken down. This one breached, confirmed below, fake out. Continuation to the downside, negative slope on the 21 exponential. RSI has broken the 50 read and is possibly looking to break the beautiful uptrending diagonal trend line here that hasn't been broken at all since like 2020. That's 2 years of price action positivity to the upside, which is really nice considering. Looks like it's gonna reject, man. It definitely looks like it. If we do see confirmation below this diagonal trend line, which in my opinion would be confirmed today, I think it's already confirmed, man. I think it's already confirmed. Yeah, I think it's already confirmed below that trend line here. I do think we have a little bit of a change of behavior from a momentum oscillator perspective here. I want to wait and see how it plays out, but we definitely confirmed a breach below and confirmed below the diagonal trend line of peace and prosperity here for the US dollar index. Could we be in for a much bigger pullback? It is definitely within the realm of possibilities here. Now, does this suggest that this market goes bearish? Absolutely not. I'm still pretty bullish on this one right now. We do have the beginning etchings of a downtrend in formation. Now, actually, we do have a downtrend. Let me look. Top. I mean, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. I mean, yeah, we have ourselves a downtrend for this one. Let's see what happened. Breach, confirmation, continuation. Yeah, I'm going to be looking for today to stab more towards 104 spot 81 here, possibly even stab a little bit below there. Any open and closure below 104 spot 80. I'm going to be looking for general continuation towards 103 spot 70 here, unless we see a stop and reversal on this support, at which point I would look for price action to bounce back towards 105 spot 62. Now, it is within the realm of possibilities to see a structural higher low formulate anywhere in this region. Anything below 103 spot 68 gets a little concerning here. Again, from a technical standpoint, you could argue that these lows up here aren't very consequential, and realistically, you could also argue that the only low that really matters are the ones that are riding the diagonal trend line of peace and prosperity. But we are below the we are below the 21 exponential. We do see momentum oscillators absolutely getting destroyed here. Stochastics diving deep into the bearish critical territory. Again, we could see a bounce, right? It all depends on what price action does here. That's what's going to determine what happens for the future. For real, I am biased for a little bit of a push towards that support here at 104 spot 75. Any open and closure, I'll be looking for price to push further to 103 spot 70. But if we see a breach back above 105 spot 66, maybe we have a test of the 21 coming up. And if we do see breaches above the 21 with confirmation closures, then bam, bingo, bango, boombo, we have ourselves a higher low formation. So for now, we are below the 21 exponential. Price action is continuing to the downside for the US dollar index, which is good for me because I'm in some long positions on a couple of stocks, which we will get to in a minute. Momentum oscillators are getting beat up. We have confirmation below the diagonal trend line of peace and prosperity for RSI, and stochastics is getting belligerently destroyed in the critical territory for the bears. So yeah, I'm a little more biased towards the downside for this one, to be quite honest with you. Let's move on. Finally, The Hall of Fame Village is in an uptrend, ladies and gentlemen. The Hall of Fame Village is in an uptrend. I'm going to get rid of this. We just saw a breach of the next resistance. Closures above 87 cents. Any confirmation closure tomorrow above 87 cents. And I'm going to be looking for price action for the Hall of Fame Village to move towards $1.06, which is real nice because I got in at like 50 cents. What was it like? Yeah, it was like 54 cents was my buy-in. And look at this clear cut, very cookie cutter signals here. RSI uptrending formation, but nice little rejection of the bullish control zone, pulls back, hits the exponential, boom, higher low formation, higher highs into the bullish control zone. I like it. Stochastics looking like it wants to support the bottom side of the bullish control zone with any continuation closure above 87 cents. I'm going to be looking for a confirmation cross of this, and that's going to add more confidence to the bias of continuation for this. At this point in time, we're so far above the 21 exponential. The only thing that convinces me that this one doesn't see continuation would be a breach of the 21 exponential. Opening closures below 72 cents would lead me to believe that this trend is over, and I would be looking for 63 cents followed by 54 cents and probably more if this one gets destroyed. We have ourselves a change of behavior coming up possibly too. This one's a very significant point at $1.18, maybe $1.18.5. Any opening closures above that, man, and I'm probably going to be yelling bull market for the time being here. Hall of Fame Index, Hall of Fame Village looking real good for continuation, guys. I do like it. Microsoft moving on. Yeah, confirmation, and then a little bit of a reversal style candlestick here. Microsoft looking a little choppy, but we do have higher highs. This one uptrending. Technically, yeah, you could call that an uptrend. Definitely. We did just confirm, again, above 275. That is new tentative support. Same thing here. We are looking at a little bit of lack of momentum here from an RSI perspective. So we'll pull back towards this support level at 268.90. Could definitely be within the realms of possibilities here. We do see stochastics diving deeper into the bullish control zone as well. I don't know what the hell this is. Get the fuck out of there. So again, all signs point to continuation. We have confirmation closures above the 21 exponential. Again, it wouldn't be out of the question to see a retest of that 21, but the 21 exponential has a nice positive slope to it, definitely affirming some positive momentum here. Wouldn't be out of the question to see price action pop up to 288.50. Anything above there, we're going to have to play out some new lines here. There's one. And there's another. Yeah. Perfect. Any open and closure above 289, I'm going to be looking for continuation to 302, maybe 303 here to the upside, which would be nice. This one long-term, though, has been good the whole time. This one long-term is still pretty fucking good. I'm not going to lie. Moving on, Apple. Been taking profits on Apple like a goddamn madman here. Apple looking real good. This gets in my way so much, man. Apple looking real good. A little bit of sell pressure here at the next resistance at 163.85 here, but I like the pressure that we do see being applied. Would not be out of the question to see this gap fill right here. We did see an up gap here on Apple just the other day here. Would not be out of the question to see pressure fall into that gap, close the gap, and maybe even test all the way down towards 156 spot. We'll just call it 156. We are vastly above the 21 exponential, and the 21 exponential has a very delicious slope. Again, this is why I scream to the rooftops about the 21 exponential, because I mean, look, you got confirmation right here. This is when I got in. We got a breach on the 5th of July, followed by the 6th of July that confirmed above the 21. Boom. Price action continues towards 146.24. That's my first take profit zone. Comes back down, retests 21, sees continuation to the next zone at 155.75. Take profit at that region. Boom. Evidence of take profit here. Boom. Confirms a higher low. And boom. Another take profit zone right here at 164. I mean, beautifully constructed uptrend. I mean, it's picture perfect here. RSI, boom, stair-stepping its way up towards the bullish control zone. I like that. Stochastics coiling in the critical territory, the bullish critical territory. I do like that. So we could see a soft cross to the upside with continuation, or we can see movements to the downside that inevitably turn this one the other way. It all depends on what price action does. Any open and closure above 164.50, I'm going to be looking for general continuation towards 170, maybe 171, which is very exciting in my opinion, because I'm in this trade. I'm in this trade. Wouldn't be a bad thing to see a re-entry point. It wouldn't be bad at all, but we're so far above the 21 exponential here that, again, I can only suggest a pullback to 155, spot 80 for right now on Apple, and until something changes, that's it. AMD stair-stepping its way up as well, breaching the diagonal trend line of resistance, breaching it. Hold on, let me readjust it. I want to make sure that we are accurate. Yeah, I think that's a breach, ladies and gentlemen. AMD breaching the diagonal trend line of resistance here. I will be looking for an open and closure above this tomorrow to confirm. If that condition is confirmed, I'm immediately going to be looking for 109.10. I'm going to be looking for the next major target to the upside, unless we get rejected. We could get rejected here, and if that condition is met, I'm going to be looking for the first target to the downside at 91 bucks even, followed by the 21 exponential at 87.32 currently. So RSI looks delicious, supported the 50 read here and the exponential. Exponential has a nice rounding curve at the bottom, and now we see positive momentum at the exponential level here. Higher highs on RSI, I do like that. Stochastics starting to coil a little bit. Nice fresh cross to the upside. Again, all signs point to continuation for right now, and this one could be an early warning signal that the rest of the market could be flipping as well. Moving on, I want to check out Twitter. Twitter is moving. Twitter saw a little bit of sell pressure today, but we are still above the 40.75 support level here. As long as that condition remains, I am going to be looking for another stab towards 42.30 here. Any open and closure below 40.75, I'm going to be looking for the 21 exponential right here at 39.20. Maybe even a stab down towards 38.31 here. What is the trend? There is no trend here. There is no trend. This one was just straight reversal. This one hit a little bit of a V-shaped bottom. Boom. Straight back to the upside. Only higher highs, no higher lows just yet. I think this one might be due for a little bit of a pullback for a higher low. Let's look at stochastics. Stochastics looking at possibly seeing a fresh cross at the downside in the bullish critical territory. Nothing too concerning. RSI supported the 50 read. No higher low here. Again, this is just boom, straight up. So, until I see a higher low, I can't say that there's a trend. I really can't. This, some people might classify this as a higher low, but I'm going with my RSI, and my RSI is not pointing out a low here, so it's not a low as far as I'm concerned. So this one, could just go straight to the moon. That would not be out of the question. This one's been seeing green, a little red, green to the upside. So, take it with a grain of salt. Any open and closure below $40.80, yeah, I'm going to be looking for a bigger pullback. But if we see a breach above 42.30 here, oh boy, the only valid level next to the upside is like 45 bucks here, which would be good for me because that's my next take profit zone for Twitter. Yes, I did get it on Twitter right here. Actually. Saw the breach on the 15th of July, followed by the secondary confirmation candle closure above. Boom, enter. Price action moves to the upside. I think I'm going to do Bitcoin, and then we're going to wrap it up. Keep things short and sweet to the point tonight. Bitcoin real choppy here. Looking for a test of that 21 exponential right now. Again, this one is a lot more choppy. So it's a little bit different, a little more difficult to interpretate right here. So, but we do have, again, we had this consolidation phase right here, boom, right? And then higher highs, followed by a higher low. We do have an uptrend, higher highs. So we are in an uptrend for Bitcoin right now, but we're playing choppy chop games with that 21 exponential. Nice little fake out play here. I would have shorted that. I'm not going to lie to you. I would have shorted the shit out of that and got stomped out immediately the day after. But I digress. We got a nice little higher low formation, higher highs, confirm new support. Yeah, if we breach the 21 exponential, again, I do have to suggest a pullback towards like 21,680. Any open and closure below there, I'm going to be looking for the current higher low at $21,200. Any closures below that is a change of behavior, and the trend has been defeated. At which point, I'm going to be looking for continuation back down to the $18,940 level. However, if we put in a higher low on the 21 exponential, I would look for a breach back above 23,411. And what's the next valid level? I mean, to test, take profit, maybe right here. If we do breach that support, that resistance and confirm as support, I would look for like, yeah, 26,330, somewhere around that ballpark. Again, these are all just ballpark estimates, but I wouldn't be looking for price action to generally move towards that way. And again, if the US dollar index continues to go down and the NASDAQ index and SPY future index continue to incline and go up, I'm going to be looking for, the cryptocurrency market to kind of follow suit. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. But for now, that's going to wrap it up. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for hitting up the stream. Thanks for coming along. If you're new to the channel, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, tick that little bell. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, you already know what it is. Stay safe, stay happy, stay